Hi everyone, this is Gayle and I am back from convention, and other than being totally exhausted, I'm just busting with things I need to show you and want to show you, and I just can't wait. I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about convention and give you a little peek at our brand new catalog that starts on July 1. It is awesome. But I did a Facebook Live. I don't know if anybody saw that, but I did a Facebook Live from the convention on Friday, and instead of doing my Friday Frolics video here, I did a live, and I imagine it's on my Facebook page, if you want to see it. But when we first got there on Wednesday, we immediately went to the convention center because we tried to check in the hotel, but our room wasn't ready. So we had a tour of what we call Journey Station, which is the home office where, the warehouse, the office, Richard's office, the whole thing, where all that is. And so we were scheduled for a tour, which wasn't going to leave for 45 minutes. So we went over and got registered, and they gave us a gorgeous bag, which I didn't bring over here. Oh, here it is, right here. Sorry, guys. My brain is still trying to catch up. But this is the bag they gave us. Look at the sparkle. Our theme this year was dreams, make dreams happen, and this was my dream. It was awesome. But this has the handle, the handing, like a shopping carry, and then it's also got a shoulder strap. And I put my pins on here, and my certification pin. I am now certified to teach something, which I will tell you about in just a minute. And then we got all kinds of goodies. We got a package that had some stamps in it, and it was just too much. And that was just signing up, registering, when we got there to register. Well, then we went on our tour, and they had an awesome spread of food waiting for us in their, what they called their snack room. It was really a nice kitchen area. And I don't even remember the food. We ate so much food while we were there. I know I gained at least 5 pounds. But we had our snacks. We got the tour of Journey Station and the warehouse. I got to meet several of the people that I talk to on the phone a lot or send me emails. The ones that, get me out of trouble when I do something wrong and need somebody to fix it. Got to meet all of them. Anyway, had a nice tour, got back over to the convention center, and we had an opening session. Well, first we had dinner. Did we have dinner? No, we had our opening session at 5 o'clock. That's what it was. I should have brought my schedule because I totally lost track of days. But we had our opening session, and that's when we got the new catalog. And the thing that I love about Richard, he's so special, and loves to do things special for us. We were so pampered. But our catalog, and I'll show you the cover. Can you see how beautiful it is this time? Instead of being so business and everything, it is gorgeous. You notice mine is spiral bound, and that's what I was getting ready to tell you. All the coaches that came to convention got a spiral bound catalog. So you can lay the pages flat when you're showing things, and I just love that. But so, you can order a catalog now. You can pre-order, but yours isn't going to be spiral bound because you weren't a coach at convention. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm going to show you a few things in the catalog. We got another stamp set that he gave us. When we checked in, if you had registered for convention before a certain date, you got a special stamp. And I don't know if I've mentioned Zippy to you before. Zippy is a Thai turtle, and he's sort of become our mascot. Richard found one at an airport during one of his travels, and he tried to find who it belonged to, and nobody claimed it. So he kind of took Zippy with him, and Zippy just showed up in strange places at convention, is all I can say. I saw him in a cactus, but we got a stamp with Zippy on it. It looks like a journey bag with Zippy hanging out of one of the pockets. It's adorable. So that was for signing up early. What else did we get during the opening session? I don't know. Every session we had, he gave us a gift. And some of it was, our new products. Some of it, were stamp sets. We've got something new called our liquid color, which is a dye-based ink in a bottle, and it's water soluble, so you can use it for lots of different things. So sorry, I can't stop yawning. But sorry, my daughter's dog is in here. They really did miss me because they won't leave me alone. But Lola's laying here on the floor blocking the traffic, and Pink is trying to get to me and can't. That panting you hear is my daughter's dog. Her name is KV Pink, and she has esophageal paralysis, here in her throat. So it sounds like she's struggling to breathe, but she really isn't struggling. It's just the sound that her throat makes, just because of that paralysis. But she's doing okay, but she can't get through because Lola's blocking the way. But anyway, food, the food was just, not only was it delicious, it was unending. It's like we ate every hour and a half. We would have breakfast, and then we would have a session, and then we would have a snack. And when they say snacks, they don't just mean pretzels and chips or whatever. We had, awesome snacks. And every day they were different, so I can't even tell you like they were. But sometimes they'd have cookies. One day they had frozen hot chocolate. Can you believe that? Frozen hot chocolate. And sugar cookies, huge sugar cookies. They were probably 4 or 5 inches in diameter, and the nice, thick, chewy ones. Oh, they were so good. And then one day we had biscotti. One day we had nachos. One day, and these are the snacks. It was just incredible. And then our meals were just, they were delicious. Most everything had a little bit of a Southwestern flair to it, which was good for most of us that had never been to the Southwest before. But the food was just delicious. Then Friday night we had a recognition dinner, and everybody dressed up, and they awarded all of they recognized the senior leaders, which I'm one. We all stood, but then the ones above us, the executive leaders stood up. Then after that, when it hit the manager status, everybody went up on stage, and that was a lot of fun. And we had some presentations and another wonderful, exquisite meal. I would say that was a 5-star meal. And then it's just, I can't even tell you enough of the things that we have. When I left, they warned us that we would have a lot of things to bring back. So they said either bring an extra suitcase or plan on shipping things home. So what I did is I bought a small duffel bag, a rolling duffel bag, and put it inside my suitcase. And then I packed my clothes and everything in the duffel bag, and then put shoes and toiletries and things like that around it. So then when I got to the hotel, I could take the duffel bag out of the suitcase, and then I had 2 suitcases. Well, my duffel bag is full. Full of I did take some crafting supplies because we had some make and takes that we did, and they asked us to bring some of our certain ones of our crafting supplies. They supplied a lot of them, but there were some, like they couldn't give everybody detail scissors or, things like that. So we brought our stamp set, a few stamp sets, and our scissors, and anyway, I put those in a box. I put it in one of my RG Presents box, and that was my my supplies that I took with me. And then I had another little, I had my bloom box, because I was in a swap called Itty Bitties, and I'll do a video showing you those, where you make, it's like card candy, I think they call it. It's small little embellishments that you would put on the front of a card, and they were, it was 4 to 6 on, you know, mounted on a piece of paper, and it's everybody did such a great job, and I participated in that. So I had mine full of gifts going out there, and then coming back they were full of the ones that I got in return. So I had that box. But other than those 2 boxes, either stuff I bought or stuff that was given to me, my duffel bag is full. Absolutely full. And we flew in yesterday. I've gotten very little sleep. The time change of the 3 hours, because Phoenix is 3 hours earlier than on the East Coast. And I'm just exhausted. I've gotten, you know, my body was on East Coast time, but their time is West Coast time, so it really was difficult. But let me just give you a short little preview of our catalog, and I'll do a more detailed one later when I get a little bit of rest. I just have so much to do right now. I've still got to unpack and find space in my craft room for all the things I brought home. But I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to, you know, so I'll be right back. Okay, here is our beautiful catalog. Isn't that gorgeous? And these here that look like succulents, those are one of our new, I mean, that is a succulent, but this and this flower up here are from our new dye. There's a succulent, I forgot what it was called. Might be called succulents, I don't know, but isn't that beautiful? Makes a beautiful flower. But let me just go in and show you. This is Richard's family, and you can see I got everybody autographed, even the little ones. And this is his son, Richard, that just came home from the U.S. Army. He served his 4 years in the Army, so he's back home. And, of course, Richard and his wife. And then over here is just our, well, first of all, there's a legend trying to tell us, you know, different things, what's new. But now there's a section in here that has Spanish. So if you see a stamp set that you like and it has this S on it, it means there's also a Spanish version. Excuse me. The green P is on the dies that you need the platinum machine. So where's that light coming from? There. Well, let me just turn it off. Maybe you don't need it. Got rid of that glare. But the P means that you need the wide platform of the platinum machine to use that die. And then the SRD means that it's a steel rule die. But this is our index, or contents, I guess you would call it. This is our, we have a new starter kit. It's called the Journey Star Kit. You get $200 worth of product for $99. And you get, looks like 2 stamp sets, 3 ink pads, an ATS, a die, the Journey twine, the white liner tape, the stamp cleaner, the glaze, Journey glaze, the sparkle dust, any paperwork that you might need to do this as a business, if that's what you choose to do, and a catalog. And then of course your colors. You get a package of the white cardstock, a package of the black cardstock, and you get a package with 12 of our colors in it, 2 sheets each. But this is our Join the Journey page. We've also, they talk about our Make It parties, which, you know, everyone can do one, either a virtual one or an in-home, although if you're not local, I wouldn't be able to get to your home. And the host rewards. And they've changed the hostess exclusives. We started this in one of our earlier mini catalogs, but this is like for parties totaling $150 or more. You get to choose any of these 4 gifts, and this just shows a card that's made with some of these things. But there's the Mystic Vine die, there's a Sweet Petals die, and the Occasion minis. You get the stars, the hearts, and then banners, and that's a die. And these you can get for $4.95 if you host a $150 party, in addition to your hostess rewards. Then they have this stamp set and die set for parties totaling $300 or more. And it's just beautiful. These pretty flowers and leaves and everything. So if you have a $300 party, you can get this. Then we have a hexagon die set this year. I mean, yeah, a regular die set, but the piercing elements are separate. So if you have a $300 party, you can get the piercing elements for that for $9.95. But, I mean, I just think these are gorgeous. And here's a card made with those items. Then they went up to the $600, and this is where you can get that die called Sweet Succulent that made these pretty things that were on the cover. These succulents here. But you can get that for $10.95 if you have a $600 party. Or you can get this set of stamps. And look at this. This is one of the things I got at convention. But here's a bare tree. And then here are leaves. So you can stamp it without the leaves, or you can stamp the leaves over top of it in a different color. And then they have Our Family, and they've got the banners, they've got fruit and leaves that you can put on the tree if you want, and some wonderful sentiments. But again, you can get this for $18.95 with a $600 party, and there's 23 stamps in this set. Then our bloom benefits. They've changed the bloom benefits. Starting June the 1st, we've always had a free bloom benefit for every $50 that you order. And we still have that. We have these 3 here that are bloom benefits. If you place a $50 order, you get one of these free. And then the way it was before, if you had a $100 order, you got 2 of them free. If you had $150, you'd get 3 of them free. So that's how that worked. But now they've got some more upscale type bloom benefits. Like if you have a $75 order, you have a choice of this ATC stamp, this ATC stamp, or this one. Look at that. That with the big bear and the little bear with an umbrella. It looks like it's raining. It says, "I've got you covered." Is that not too cute? But for a $75 order, you can choose any of these 3. Or if you have a $100 order, you can choose from these. And these are accent pieces. You would get this pretty frame and then these flowers. Or the Sweet Romance tape, which we have. Sweet Romance is one of our collections. And the Sweet Romance tape, it's 3 rolls of tape in that little package. Or we have 2 embossing folders, the brocade imprints and the love letter. I don't know if you can see, but there's little faint, you bring it up a little bit, little faint words on there, sort of like a background script, and then the flowers, and that's an embossing folder, and that's for $100 in orders. So those are our free things, our hostess rewards, our bloom benefits, you know, all that type of thing. And now he's going into the collections. And this one is called Rich Mystic Romance. And he just has some examples of the stamps and what they look like. And the idea behind this, he really got into embroidery and started looking at the high quality embroidery pieces that were available. And he got his designers to put the look of embroidery into his stamps. So all of these stamps have that embroidered look. And look at this. Look at the butterflies. Actually, that kind of looks a little more like a moth, but there's a butterfly and the flowers. But can you see the detail in that stamp? And it's just so nice, you know, because you can make it look like it's embroidered. You know, use your colored pencils, and this is our printed paper that goes along with this collection, which is gorgeous. And I'm not going to go through this page by page, but there are just some that I want to show you. This embroidered rose, I do have this. That is absolutely beautiful when you color it in. Ah, it's just gorgeous. And it kind of helps you color, because where the lines are is where you might want to highlight with your pencil. So it kind of shows you where to highlight. This peacock, I don't believe I got the peacock. It was in a bundle and I didn't get everything, but I did, you know, I do want the peacock, but I'm going to have to wait till July 1 and order that myself. Then they have the koi and like a water lily. And this is a poppy ATC. I did get that. That was one that they gave us. I believe they gave us that the first night. This one is really pretty. There's a bonsai tree. Of course, it's sideways, so you're not going to be able to see it. But this tiger, and that also is that embroidered look. And then we have the Hello Beautiful, the Beauty Blooms. This one, I love this bee. It's really nice. And Richard was doing a sample for demonstration for us doing this, using this bee. And he goes, and it's not a killer bee. See the cross? So he's so funny. But that's pretty much it for that collection. The Project Me has been out for a while. So I've shown you this before, so I'm not going to show it to you again. Let's see. The holiday. This is the big catalog. There is going to be a holiday catalog that looks like this. That's going to start August the 1st and go through December 31st. So there's going to be some extra holiday things, but these are what's going to be in the big catalog and stay there. And these are so cute. These are, they call it Midnight Kisses, but it says Happy New Year, Midnight Kisses, make a resolution, New Year, fresh start, have a sparkling New Year. Then there's a clock marked at midnight, cheers, and the best is yet to come. And these fit on the bottom of Hershey Kisses. So if you've got a 3/4 inch punch, you can punch those out. Here they are. You can see them on the Kisses. They've also made them, into clips and things, but these will fit on the bottom of Hershey Kisses. So you can make your own, snacks for your New Year's Eve party and still be using FSJ products. But, of course, the Love Bandit made it in here. Everybody loved the Love Bandit. These were from the new catalog that carried over. I think, well, this is a new look. But see, the pictures are gorgeous. If you want any inspiration, you can come in here and say, I want to make a picture like this. And just look at the picture and you can kind of figure out how they did it. Then it goes into Easter, and our Color Cross made it into the catalog. That was a huge success in the mini catalog. And you can just see all the little cute things for Easter. Then it goes into Cinco de Mayo. and the cute cards they made for that. And then we get more to our patriotic pieces. And then Halloween. And I'm not a big Halloween person when it comes to cards, but look at those ghosts. Are they not the cutest thing? They make adorable cards. And see here, they put them on little tags and put them on a card front. It says, if you've got it, haunt it. One here says, I'm here for the booze. B-O-O-S. Ice cream. Let's party. Trick or treat. I'm trying to find all the sentiments on here. But they did a card. Richard did a card just using 3 of these. And oh, they were so cute. But, you know, big on Halloween. If you're big on Halloween, there's all kinds of cute little things here for Halloween. Then we get into Thanksgiving. This is our new stamp. And it's got that wreath. And then it's got fall, autumn, harvest, and gather, and thanks. And then they have these little leaves and like grain pieces and berries and things like that you can stamp your wreath and then stamp those on top. And here's a picture of one that used the stamps on top of the wreath. But just really nice things. But I'm not going to show you all of our stamps because that would take all day. But there's something I do want to show you. We got the stamp set. It's a whole stamp set. He gave us this. And this is a lot of fun. It's got like a camera shape, a heart shape, and then this with the coils and swirls. But I'm looking for, I have to learn where everything is yet. I'm not sure, maybe it's back here. But we added to our journey, Lola, to our journey journals, they've added, actually they added a journal. We've got the planners. That's what I meant to say. And they have added this take note planner. And it's really nice. It's got 2, it's like a journal. And they've got the notebooks that would go in it. But they've got so much. They've just got he tried to make our catalog smaller, and yet we went from 304 pages to 334. But look at these, and they're not little, they're about this size. This is a life size, but look at those. Those are glitzy emojis. They're so cute. But it's in the planner section, but you can use that on just about anything. And I'm looking for, this is one, the gel press. We have got an exclusive 8.5 by 11 gel press. And that's what that button I showed you on the on my bag, the button that I said I was, something I was going to share with you later. I am now certified to teach how to use our gel press. So I'll be doing a video on that. But it's still not what I wanted to show you. We do have 4 new colors of pan pastels. We have the hazelnut blend, lemongrass, raspberry berry, and limeade splash. It's 1 extra for each of the sets that you can get. So you can get the set, which would be this, these are the different sets. And then this is 1 add-on in each one. So that was something. I didn't get to get those. Those sold out before I could get there. But I'm still looking for what I know they're in. Is this it? Maybe it's back here. We have the what they call liquid color. Here it is, the liquid color. And I mentioned it earlier, but this liquid color is just awesome. You can do so much. They've also not given, but we have a create a palette. If you want to do a rainbow palette, it's got 5 different pads in here. And you can use the liquid color in them. You can use any color that you want to make your own ink pad, your rainbow ink pad. But this, we use this with the stencils and I tell you, I'm so tired. I'll think our daubers. It says, have fun with their new liquid colors. These dye-based liquids are great for coloring. Can be used with their new gel press or explore and create your own techniques. We use this on the gel press too, and that was awesome. But I'm not going to show you any more. I may decide to do a separate video. And this is our jewelry, our Bloom collection, which is our jewelry, which is so pretty. But I'll do a video later. Let me turn the camera back up. But I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of the catalog. And like I said, you can order the catalog now if you go to my website, which is www.funstampersjourney.com/Gayle Thompson. And my name is spelled the same way it is here on my YouTube channel. So it's GayleThompson. So go there, click shop, and then you can I think there's a tab that says catalogs, and you can pre-order your catalog now. And it will ship the week of June the 19th, I believe it is. So that you'll have it and so you can look at it for a few days before we go live on July 1. So just wanted to share a little bit about convention with you. Just thank everybody for helping me, to get there. So everybody have a great day. Stay cool. It's hot here. And just a little short note. When I was in Phoenix, it was well over 100 every day. I mean, from anywhere from 105 to like 109. And yet it's 94 here in Virginia today, and it's more miserable than the 109 when we were in Phoenix. In Phoenix, the relative humidity is about, 16%, whereas here in Richmond this week, it's like up in the 90s. So it's the biggest difference in the type of heat. I could live in Phoenix. But anyway, just wanted to share with you. I will be back again soon, and hopefully I will get a video going pretty soon. I'm going to do one on the jelly press, just to show you some of the things that you can do with that, and the new liquid color, and I have so many demos to do now because we've got so many new things. So anyway, I will be back soon. Everybody be good. Bye-bye.